Hello everyone, my name is Bill Tatsis and I hope you are fine and doing great. In the technology revolution century that we live in, and with all the surrounding gadgets, it's probably impossible not to be aware of cryptocurrencies because you see them everywhere. For example, you grab your phone while chilling to watch your friends' stories on social media and flap. Crypto advertisement appears from nowhere. You see it so frequently that in the end you will probably believe that it's one of your friends. I'm kidding. And the story continues. You try to find an interesting YouTube video to entertain yourself and learn something new at least, and voila! Here it comes again. You choose to sleep, and guess what? Your friends are whispering to you. You must buy cryptos. Okay, I'm done. So let's begin to clarify all the hype around cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, and most importantly, what you should know as a beginner before you invest in them, if you decide to. But before we go into that, I would like to clarify that this video is not financial advice. It is just my thoughts. Moreover, if you guys enjoy videos like this and find them meaningful, it will mean a lot for a new channel like this if you press twice the like button. Okay, I think once is enough. So let's begin. And hello again! I have already told you my name, but I haven't told you about my personal life. Well, I have spent a significant time of my life studying to get my PhD in computer science, and right now I'm an adjunct lecturer and researcher in the area of artificial intelligence. Meanwhile, I'm trying to find out my next career step to become financially dependent, to just sit down and chill. Okay, this is not true. You want your financial dependence to have the ability to do whatever you love in this life. Don't forget about this. Some truly important things before we begin, because time is priceless. As we know, the last 2 years were difficult for all of us, but we will soon be back to normality, so be patient. Meanwhile, let's try to forget all the bad memories and focus on good positive things. For example, your new hobbies that came up this year, your favorite TV show that I hope is not playing right now, and many others. Personally, it was a year of change because I had the required time to start learning new things and doing whatever I like with my free time. I suggest you to do the same if you haven't already done it. So, if you are still here, which I hope, then you'll probably be a curious mind and on the same page as me, trying to figure out your next career step, or maybe trying to improve your personal finance goals. Well, this channel is dedicated to personal finance and artificial intelligence. So smash the like button and let's start this incredible journey together. I promise you it will be worth it. So, what exactly is cryptocurrency? When it comes to investing, the first and most important rule is that you never, but never invest in something if you don't understand. Never forget this. So, in just a few words, cryptocurrency is a new form of payment without the need of physical money. All started back in August 2008 when the domain bitcoin.org was registered. A link to a white paper authored by Satoshi Nakamoto, I know I probably nailed his name, was posted to a cryptography mailing list some months later. The title was A Peer-to-Peer Electronic Cash System. The strange thing is that even today we don't know the real person behind the paper. We have some speculations about it. Weird enough, right? To sum up, cryptocurrencies are just digital assets that use a highly sophisticated encryption type called cryptography. The main difference in comparison with the real money is that banks and governments don't control access to the currency. This means that cryptocurrency stored online does not have the same protection as real money, and here are where the advantages or disadvantages start. And no one can tell you how things will go in the future. We make only some rough speculations. However, the more you know, the better the prediction will be, right? Knowledge is crypto, my friends. Popular cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are decentralized, as I briefly explained before. There are thousands of crypto alternatives like Ethereum, Ripple, Cardano, Polkadot, and many others. In 2020, if I remember right, there were around 5,000 cryptocurrencies in the market. So, you may be thinking, can you create a new crypto coin? Well, yes and no. Yes, in theory, but you need to have some strong background knowledge about cryptography and programming. The creation process usually involves building a new blockchain or modifying an existing one, usually called a fork. Most of the altcoins that you probably have heard are forks of the Bitcoin protocol. So let's say you have created a new coin. Then what? The next phase is the mining phase, where the coins are produced. This can be conducted by the miners, not the real miners. The miners are some people without a hammer but with special equipment, like computers or more special equipment, right, like hardware and miners. They contribute to the underlying blockchain algorithm, and in reward they take a fee or a new coin. Wouldn't it be great to have a Wayback Machine like in the famous movie Back to the Future, to go back in 2009, mine some coins and... Okay, wake up Bill. Nice story. And why it was a nice story, you probably ask? Because today bitcoins are worth a lot. But how has this happened? Why the price raised so much? There are many reasons, including normal economic factors, but the most important is the perceived value. Thus, due to its decentralized nature, the price is what the market believes it is. Today, it is believed that it is worth a lot, and many believe that it is the future. And this is the main reason why the price fluctuates so aggressively if you observe Bitcoin's graph. This new type of payment has to be accepted and trusted by the majority for the price to be stabilized, and many other factors. So right now it can't replace real money, because think about this simple example. Imagine you want to buy an apple, a real apple, and the price today is 0.000022 bitcoins, $1 or euro approximately, with today's price. That's fine, but tomorrow you are hungry again, because one apple is nothing, and you visit your grocery store to buy a new one, and a green one this time. So the apple will probably not cost the same, and it will not because it's a green one, but because Bitcoin's price has changed. So this is a severe problem right now, with many others that we will explain in the next videos, I think. However, maybe this will change in the future and Bitcoin's price will stabilize a lot. As you understand, right now is a highly gain investment with a tremendous amount of risk, because we can't predict the future. If Bitcoin will play a major role in the future economy is a risk that you have to take if you invest in it. So before you invest, think twice about why you invest in it and what's your plan. If you look back at Bitcoin's price, you can easily observe how volatile the market is. For example, the price skyrocketed to 20k and a year later at 3k. Can you buy things with crypto coins? Yes, you can, but you should double check the seller's reputation, because cryptocurrencies don't offer the same protection as fiat currencies. If you want to reverse a transaction, for example. Also, many scammers are trying to trick you every second, and many new crypto projects are created every day. So double check anything before you invest somewhere. Furthermore, not all crypto coins are capable of achieving fast transaction speeds that are needed in many cases. So, which are the top advantages of cryptocurrencies? One of them is that they are entirely anonymous, because all transactions are encrypted. However, depending on the transaction type, some information may be available to the public. Moreover, they offer cheaper transactions instead of paying fees or having an intermediate agent to complete the transaction. This also provides financial freedom for many unbanked adults globally. I think there are around 7 billions who don't have a bank account right now. Well, should you buy cryptos or not? This is not an easy question, but I will try to be as transparent as possible in this channel and provide you with the best information. So before you invest in cryptos, you should talk with yourself to decide why you want to get involved in this. Is this because you see it everywhere because one of your friends did it, or because you believe in this idea and think it will probably be the future? After that, you should make an investment plan. Are you going short term or going for the long marathon? Personally, I advise you to follow the long path, except you will do it as a full-time job. I have already invested some money because I knew about Bitcoin back from 2008. You probably think I'm rich, but unfortunately I'm not, because back then I was a student with a student's mindset. In conclusion, if you decide to invest some money, do your research, educate yourself as much as possible and prepare for nightmares. No, don't do it if you feel like this, because the amount of money will fluctuate a lot. Another important investing rule is that you always invest money that you don't need right now. And if we are talking about cryptos, money that you will not cry if they disappear in one night, like sorry, I can't find something catchy here. To sum up, the crypto market right now is on fire, and I will explain the reason in detail in the following video. So, if you have the guts to enter right now, do it, but with caution, and choose the invested amount correctly. Moreover, be very careful which company you will decide to buy cryptos, and never listen to other people's opinion. Just follow your heart. In the end, it's probably like a game, or maybe like life itself. So be prepared like ants, yeah, ants, and everything will be okay. I tried to provide you with the basic information about cryptocurrencies and some food for thought till the next video. As you already know, more videos about personal finance, investing, and how artificial intelligence can merge to all of this will come every week on Monday, so don't forget to subscribe to get all the updates. Till the following video, I would like to hear your thoughts in the comments below if you want. So I wish you all the best, be safe, and most importantly, be happy. Bye bye.